time again. Boom, 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 boom. Is there anybody up there? Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to another exciting episode of Roughneck Adventures. And this is a unscheduled talking wrench. Why? Because I just need to. No other reason. Sometimes you just need to. Winter is not my good time of year. It is actually really hard for me. And so I went digging. I went digging for this. This is actually, the HPI. But we're not working on the HPI today. We are literally pulling the ESC out of the HPI. Because we are going to put we're going to see about putting, we're going to do some testing. So basically, this ESC is good. This ESC may or may not be good. This motor may or may not be good. This motor is good. That motor came out of this. So my thoughts are, I don't care about this HPI car. It was literally in a box to be sold. And what's up, man? How's it going? You hired me 3 times, so I'll give you 4 times a thumbs up. 1, 2, and there's 4. Woo! So yes. This is what we're doing today. It's more of testing. That's basically what I want. What I'm trying to figure out is what's going on with the BMW drift car. I think it's 3 Racing. It's an older setup. It's all-wheel drive, but it's either the ESC or the motor. And I remembered I had this thrown in a box that has everything I kind of need to get this other one going. So why not? Well, we just rip things apart. That's and still sell this as a roller for dirt cheap. But I'm going to take the electronics out of it. And that's what we're doing today. As I talk to you guys. And I'm flipping this bad boy upside down because I don't really know. We won't have no it's just joining us. Good evening. Good evening. Literally, it's this one in this corner right here. This is an older rig, so all Phillips. I don't know if that's good or bad. Ha! See, we got the ESC out. Good. Goody, goody, good. Now we can throw this off to the side because we don't need this taking up space anymore. Don't need that taking up space. Oh, what do we got? Blood Some Play. How's it going, man? Let's see. Zemos, I said hi to. Pomcom, hi, how's it going? And I'm just going to call you K. Said hi. Hi, how's it going, bud? Because I don't got my glasses on, and we do this off the phone, as I said a million times. We do not have the funds to have a different system than the phone. Bloody Sun, you're sorry. Typewriters. Or boxes, they look like typewriters to me. Joker. So, what's up, everybody? And now we got this out. So now we got to take the rest of this. I'm going to slide this over here. We're taking this ESC out of this. I think it's just double side taped in. I think. On-off switch. Before we take this out, just because I don't want to have to reattach it with more double side tape because we're running low on supplies for the double side tape. Because yours truly has definitely not wanted to leave the house in like the last 2 weeks. Oh, what's going on here? Bloody Sun, you subbed. Thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Jack, how's it going, man? How you all doing? Is it cold where you are? Because it is bloody cold here. So we're taking this out of the Beamer. The Beamer has issues. So we got to do some testing. And then we're going to do some reconfiguring probably. So this, for some reason, likes to cut out and do all sorts of weird things. On a earlier episode, we actually tested the the receiver, which is a different receiver we're going to do some more testing on. But we took out the receiver, we plugged this one in, and we found out it wasn't the receiver that was the problem. That receiver is off to another side. But this one I know has no issues for sure. And this one actually has to go in Monday night's project. Bloody, am I building it or am I fixing it? We are trying to fix it. I know I have a drift track in my backyard for spring, and there's cement floor, just making sure it's all clear to test this once it's fully operational. Because we're not exactly sure what is wrong with this. But the other car I had marked as a tag sale item, so I pulled all the stuff out of it. I have it. I might as well play around a little bit while I'm talking to you guys. We'll play around, see if we can get this thing to work or not work, whatever it may be. And well, we can get it work either way, because I know that this ESC that I pulled is a good ESC, and I know that there's a 20T turn motor in here that came out of the other car that we could put in here to make it run. But man, this is a Castle Creation setup that's currently in this, and I really wish it did work. So first up, we are make sure the battery's in this radio. We got battery power. Yes, sir. Good. It is the winter time, so my batteries are scarce. I buy a giant pack of batteries for everything in the spring when I do most of my crawls and stuff. We're going to get the battery for this. Then we're going to hook up the servo and the ESC, and then we're going to unplug this motor. This is how we're going to find out if this ESC is bad or not. And we're going to plug in. Should get it out, right? I should get it ready. I'm going to plug in. Oh, yay. Well, this motor. Now, this is just an old motor from an old HPI, but I know this motor works. Our whole plan is to figure out exactly. Just screw back in there. What has gone wrong? That is the plan. Oh, good. We reconnected. Well, thank you for subbing, and go enjoy your dinner. Yeah. People we do this on the phone, but when they interrupt something, there's just a million things. People have been bothering me all day. I don't know why. I don't have anything to discuss with them. The same person calls me like 100 times. Like, what? So we got a battery. And We're going to plug this in. So everything's going to be wired temporary until we find out the problem. Either way, we can make this thing run. We can do it. Yes, we can. So you're looking for channel 1 and 2. 1 to turn, 2 to burn. We're going to flip on the radio. And plug this battery in. Make sure we actually put it in the right one because I can't see very well, even with the lights on, because I am old. We'll just set that there. We'll flip this on. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so this thing will cut out. I will squeeze the trigger. There's a wire out of it. Well, it's made the liar out of me because it wasn't doing that before. It literally would go and make and cut out, and now it's working fine. But on a previous video, it actually cut out. Let's add, that's just that. Let's add the steering in. Let's add the steering in, shall we? Let's see. Boom. Steering's good. Let's throw the battery where it needs to go. I like running these little packs. They're not that expensive. Cost friendly. Cost friendly. All right. Everything's on. Let's see. And that's what I was talking about. It just, did you hear that? That was in the motor. It just. I hate when it does it. There it is again. It's got to be in the motor, right, guys? So I was right. There is a problem. It just instantaneously just stops. Makes a big noise. Oh, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this motor. We're going to unplug this motor. It's always wise to shut it off when I'm dealing with electricity. And we're going to plug this motor in. Because I think it's the motor. I think the ESC is fine. So we're unplugging. Now, I don't even know if this is a 3-wire motor. 3-wire ESC. I don't even know if this is going to work. literally, we're going to plug in a 2-wire motor. And I don't even know if this is going to work. Well, come on, give me that. All right, so we're gonna pull this ESC. We're gonna unplug this battery. We're gonna unplug this ESC. We're gonna toss that to the side. Where's my other battery? So this has a different connector. So I want a different battery. I need to grab a different battery for that. Maybe. Or should I take out the motor and bench test it? Blah, 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 blah. Say that 3 times faster. Because, I shouldn't stop like that. We're just going to take this motor out. There's the motor. It shouldn't just stop like that. It is a 4-pole motor. I wonder if I have something that works just as good. I don't know why. Oh. So we're going to throw in a little bit of tunage while I run over and grab a different battery. I actually don't even need no tunage. I'll be right back. It ain't going to take me that long. And I got another motor. Another battery or motor? Because I think we're gonna try bench testing this. So to bench test, you need it obviously plugged into your receiver. It's then you obviously need power to it, which is this battery. A nice rubber mat. I'll get electrocuted. All right. This is our 4-pole brushless motor, but this is a Kyosho, and this is not for this truck. But for ha-has, I wonder if I could get it in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can you imagine if I had that kind of power in there? Oh boy. I mean, obviously, I need a different size pinion. This is a lot. This is for eighth scale, not for 10th scale. All right. We're gonna plug this back in. This bad boy back in. Yes, sirree. White goes in the middle. Red goes on the end. Let's hope to God we get this right. We hold this. We flip the power on. Wait for it to beep. And we're going to hold on to the motor. And yeah, it's in the motor. I felt it stop in the motor. It shouldn't stop like that. Well, now we know what's wrong with the drift car. The motor is shit. And if the motor is shit, one more test. Let's see if we can power the big ass motor I have sitting over there. So I can get this back off. I'm doing good. Okay. Something wrong with this. I would have to take apart the motor to find out more. I ain't no motor doctor. So, blue will be considered your ground if this will fit in. Ooh, slides in good. Yellow will be probably like what you consider your white. Ooh, we stick it in the hole. And then we put the orange, which I'm going to consider probably your live wire. Hopefully I got it all right. Fits in nice and good. No problems there. That looks good. We're going to flip this on. This is a lot more powerful motor. Beep, 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 beep. And slowly give it juice and hope nothing goes wrong. Aha. Oh. Yeah, it might not be the motor. It might be the ESC because it's doing it to this motor, and I know perfectly well this motor is perfectly good. Oh. Damn. Okay, so there's that. As we figured this crap out, anyone want to bust the ESC? Like I said, we can fix it. We can do this. Oof, come on. All right, we're gonna now do another test. Whoop whoop. Testing, testing. Whoop whoop. Testing. So this is a matching system. This came out of that HPI. And it doesn't matter, guys. I'm selling this car too. But I like these rims. I might have to change the rims out. Power up. Hopefully this has got a charge. Flip the switch. Bloop. Ooh-wee. Woo, that sounds like you got some horsepower under the hood there. We're probably going to sell this whole entire car with the battery and the radio and a radio, not that radio. Holy cow. I think I need a bigger screwdriver. This is in there pretty damn tight. That doesn't have a Phillips. I hate Phillips. I have everything for new stuff. This is almost the only Phillips I got around here right now. Let me see what else I can drag up here. What do I got over here? All right, let's see what we can do. Whoop. All right, let's see if we can get this out. You son of a bitch. This stupid fucking thing. Lock. It's my old set that's seen better days. It doesn't always work. But that's not going to work. That's too big. Where there's a will, there's a way. We need the power. The power, the voodoo with the hoodoo. The freaking bracket needs to come off. It's tight. Try to go nice and easy. Get this stupid car running. Voila! Take that screw out. Whoop! Another part in the HPI bag goes to the HPI. Now we're going to unplug all this because I got to take this stuff off. These go to the HPI, so we're going to put them in the HPI bag. If I can get this car running good. Who knows? I might just like it enough to keep it. Who knows? Do like boop. Now we gotta get the CSC off. Double side tape. And there's some powerful double side tape on here. It's also old. Come on. All right, another HPI part. Goes in the HPI bag. Voila. Let's see if I can get this pinion off. Where is my other wrenches? What did I do with them? You ever clean up the area and then you wonder where you put everything? That happens to me quite often. Maybe this one's small enough. Like that. This can go in the HPI bag. Along with the CSC. We'll be selling that car, the other car, for I don't know, pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. We have to do it pretty cheap. It's not really worth a lot. As we are fixing this, so we're going to screw this set screw back in with the pinion gear onto this motor. We're going to spin this around. I'm going to slide this motor right back in here. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oof. We're going to have to turn this pinion around from the way I did it. Or slide it. We could probably slide it down a little more. Loosen it back up. If I could see, we'd be doing better. Nope, we gotta flip it. So there's two ways to put a pinion on, but this one needs to be flipped. We are fixing this drift car. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Then we're gonna sell this drift car. Oh yeah, making some money. That's what we do, honey. Got to make the money. All right, now, as you see back here, you have to line your teeth up. You want some play in it. You don't want it too tight. And you want to see where your motor mount holes are, screw holes are. Then when you get it lined up, wherever the heck it is that you're going to put it, which is hard to do on camera. I need to flip it this way. I need to flip it this way because I need to look down. We'll move the stand over here. Line this motor up. My radio's making noise. Get those gears lined up right. Now we need the mounting hole. Which can be problematic. Take this. And make sure everything's still tight. Get that screw started. We are screwing that in. And if I only had $1 million. Give me 1 second. I'll read your little message there. I just want to get this started. All these damn cars. Yes, I can be squinty-eyed again. Camaro boy, what's up? Yeah, I'll definitely call you when I get off the stream. We're almost there. Just putting this drift car, another drift car. This one's a BMW. Unfortunately, it's not rear-wheel drive. It's four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, as you want to say. And you know how I feel about all-wheel drive cars. drift cars, but we had a motor issue, an ESC issue, or both. Don't know. We just pulled the motor and ESC out of it. I'm thinking it was an ESC issue, but we yanked it, and we had this other setup from another car that I had marked for sale sitting in my garage. And spring, when I go to sell this stuff, is far, far away, so we decided to gut it and sell and use the electronics in this. At least that's what we're attempting. Borrowed a receiver from another car to make sure everything goes good. And yeah. Wait and wait. Yep, everything good to go. Yep. Before we put everything back. Oh, I want to mount this back here. Why don't I mount it up here? I can mount it back here. I'd have to make my own little plate right there, and I can mount this back here. Shorten all these wires. Any case, we're not doing that. We're going to get this thing up on the stand. Then I'll unplug the motor and run the wires the right way. But why do all that just to find out that it's still broken? We have this cute little tiny battery for this car. Because this is the plug it has. It's the only battery I have with this plug. So this is what we're doing. And my radio's still on. And should we put power to it? Boom. Battery. Let's make sure there's no wires. Oh, man. There's like belts everywhere in this stupid thing. I literally need to like move this underneath all this back here, away from the spinning tires. Yes, sirree. That's what we gotta do in order to quickly test it. Yeah, come on, boy. Definitely makes sense to do. Like, there's no saying that I'd sell that other car, and that other car's an old HPI. At least this is an official drift car, but it's not something that I, you know me, like I'd rather have rear wheel drive. This is just like the other setup. It's like it has a motor in the front. I don't understand. Well, I know this is a very old drift car, but like back in the day, what they were thinking. And that's a good sign. It said, let's check the steering. Well, we're not going to do much steering anyhow, because the problem wasn't the steering to start with, and we got to figure something to do with these damn wires. We got to get them up and out of the way somehow. But let's see. Should I hold on to this in case it explodes and blows up in my face and make a horrible mess all over the place? Oh, then you're going to make dinner? At least that's what I think that's this one way back here. Yeah, Camaro boy, it's functional. That's a plus. That means this is now a $200 rig. I think. Now I gotta figure out all this wiring, all these wires every which way. Let's see. We're gonna have to unplug the motor. Oh, come on. Because we need to get all this stuff where it needs to be. Unplug the battery to make life simple. Simple is good. We're going to do a floor test. We're going to do a floor test. As you know, Camaro boy, man, I have a fleet of RCs. This is not one of the ones that I wish to keep. I have my drift car. Well, actually, is my favorite drift car. Like I have 1, 2, 3, counting this one, 4 drift cars. 2 are Traxxas, which that's not my go-to. Those are for rentals when I open the track, and for close friends to use if they don't have one or if there's not available. Let me do this. Move this to the other side. The one that I like is my Red Cat RDX, and I've actually field tested the RDX on my track, and it performs so much better than the Traxxas, and the Traxxas is like double the price because you can get the RDX for $199 right now, and that's what I paid for mine. Fully operational drift car with carbon fiber chassis. I don't have it down here; it's out there, but it's far superior to the Traxxas drift cars. The only reason I'm not selling the Traxxas drift cars is because I have a drift track, and if I put on a race, those are rentals, or like I said, for friends that don't have. But Camaro boy, I know you do have a drift car. Actually, I think you have 2 drift cars. So, you know, we're gonna get that track up and going. At least that's my hopes. I mean, it's just a matter of if I've been working on it now. If the weather was like 65, 70 degrees, I don't know what the coldest temperature you could set concrete is, but whatever it is, I'll look it up. And when that temperature hits, I'm going to be out there mixing concrete and pouring and getting that ready to go for everybody's pleasure. Trying to figure out where I want this to sit. This is maybe in here. Do I have any? Man, I don't think I have any double-sided tape down here. Anyhow, we're gonna definitely test this. Stupid car. Stupid car. Do I have to have some? I have to have some somewhere. Well, I'm trying to think now. because I cleaned everything because I was looking for my GoPro. Oh yeah, Camaro, you need to get rolling. Yeah, I mean, it's time, man. It's time. Even if we just go up to the gazebo up at in the springtime and run it on that, move all the tables out and on that smooth concrete that's there. Do some drifting on that. I've thought all this out. At the Salmon River there. Like, I have thought about it. So, what am I thinking for this switch? Thinking the switch can go into here somewhere. Oh, figure it out. Anyhow, the wire's got to go there. These wires are. Here's the problem with all these belts, man. All these belts are in my way, and gears and stuff, and under the belts. How much room do I have? Can I go? Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll run it. We're going to run it right by this shock right here, which is actually the front of the car. Stupid setup. And then, yeah. We're going to have to run some. Run this wire. So many wires. Right there. Well, we know it works. Now, if I wasn't so damn blind, I could read this thing. So now I'm going to have to guess which one is channel 1. Which one is channel 2? It's either going to be the one way at the bottom, the one way at the top. It's going to be one or the other. Has to be. Right? Process of elimination. Either going to work or not work. I really need to stick this down with some tape, but we got the wires coming through the shock, like I said, and then we're going to have to take these wires. Don't want to tape nothing down until I have this all figured out. I'm going to stick them underneath there. You son of a bitch. Well, I got the battery wire wherever I'm going to stick the battery, probably right in the back there. So we run the battery connecting wire right down along the servo, right here. The battery will go back here, and we'll plug this in. Trying to keep, once again, we got all these belts everywhere. Like, trying to keep everything as far away from moving components as I can. I mean, I could zip tie some stuff to that, which I do have a zip tie somewhere, but we don't want to do anything too permanent in case we have to change it. Wish I had my double-sided tape down here. We'd be doing even better. We're going to take this on-off switch and we're going to stick it over here too. Everything is just temporarily thrown in here. Nothing is permanently stuck. We ain't doing that until we know exactly what we're doing. Okay. Think that's all in. That's all in. Let's get the antenna up. Do I remember you from 2 streams ago? Let me see. Can't see very good from there. Seeger. The name sounds familiar. I'm very bad with remembering a lot of names unless you guys come in on a regular basis or I personally know you. So if you want me to retain your name, remember Monday nights at 7 p.m. That's whatever time zone I'm in. Standard time, I believe. I do talk and wrench. This is an unscheduled talk and wrench because it's cold out. I don't have crap to do. And if I sit in a chair watching TV or trying to play video games or any of that stuff, I will literally fall asleep because I'm an old man. So I need to keep myself going. But what you are looking at is a drift car. Turn this back on, power back on. Just conserving what batteries I have left because I don't have very many. We're gonna give this some juice, baby, juice. Plug that back in. Oh yeah, and we're gonna field test this right here in my basement on the concrete floor. We are. Hopefully my dog doesn't come down here and try to eat it, because she will do that. And flip this switch on. Whoop. I made a little chime. Like the little chime. Let's check our steering, make sure we ain't going to hit no wires. This does have pretty good steering. We'll say that. So I can probably get... Can I get more out of it? Oh, yeah, I can get more out of it. It'll take some... well, don't think I can get a lot more out of it, though. I don't think it's worth my trouble to figure out. We're gonna hit the floor. So we're gonna switch the camera angle, but maybe we should put a body on it just in case the dog comes down here and goes, I want to eat your poor little car, and bark at it and growl at it and pretend it's a toy and destroy all my hard work. So this is the body that came with it. Now, sometimes you do good deals. Sometimes you get taken. I got taken on this deal. This was a drift car plus some money for an RC boat, my jet boat. And literally, I ended up on the losing stick of that deal. Granted, the person's very happy. My jet boat was brand new. I drove it once. So, with the electric system that was in this, because it was a calibration system, I didn't know it was bad. I even tested it there real quick when we swapped, and it seemed to work fine. And then I didn't test it long enough for it to show its ugly problem. And literally, even if I sell this, I'm only making half the price of what that Jetstream boat cost me. And that was just really dumb on my part. And I made a mistake. The person was very happy. They really wanted one, blah, blah, blah. But listen, You win some, you lose some. You can't cry over spilled milk, but this is an everyday reminder why this is in my possession that I screwed up. I think I have to sell this just so I'm not reminded that I'm an idiot at times. But we're going to put this onto the floor. We're going to put it on the floor. And then we're going to switch the camera angle. We don't have a lot of space anymore down here for a drift track because we didn't do that. Because we didn't do that. We didn't set it up down here for that. We started changing things around, switching things up. There's no longer a drift track in the basement. If I was going to do a track in the basement, it would be for the micros. And or a 124th rock crawling course or something. But we're not doing any of that because sometimes this stuff takes over your life, as you see my shelves, and that's not even all my stuff. Switching camera angles. As you can see, my shelves, I literally there is like way too much. This is backwards. I might have to fix that. Much easier for me to squeeze and push with one hand. So we're gonna put you guys down to the ground. Hopefully you'll be able to. Well, guys, remind you, I am doing this one-handed. This is not the ideal way of doing this. Trying to figure out the best camera angle I can give you guys. Well, don't know how this is going to work out. I have to steer with my chin. Yeah, I got to switch some wires. We got to switch these wires. So we're going to do this. Oh, don't worry. We're still working this out. Like I said, I have to drive one-handed, but I need to make sure. This is a quick fix, I think. I need to make sure that I can squeeze to go forward. Literally. And if back in the day, all you had to do to change the polarity of the motor, because it's old school electronics in this thing, is swap the wires. So instead of me messing up my radio, because we're gonna do it because I'm not keeping that radio on this car. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way and swap the wires. Some of you are probably cringing. Oh, you're swapping the wires. Listen, it's a brush system. 2 wires. Not censored or any of that nonsense. So you can get away with it. and it's old school. Old school. Magnetic. That's another thing. All the new bodies, the new drifters. Everything. Just one-handed. Woo! Oh, of course, the body fell off. Well, she'll drift. I wonder if I should hang on to this one just to rent it up now that I fixed it. Uh-oh. Here's trouble. Here's trouble, guys. Her hair's all standing up. She's going into attack mode. That's the stare down. Hard to do with one hand. Terrorizing my dog. Well, what do you think about that? It's okay, Sess. I put it away. I put it away. You calm down. It's all put away, okay? All put away. We gotta shut this off. Else you guys won't be able to hear me. Marrow boy, Sesame says she loves it. Yeah, can you tell so much? Oh yeah, yeah. We did that. We fixed it. At least I think we fixed it. What do you think? Should I keep it or sell it? Should I keep it and use it as a rental? Or should I sell it? It does drift. Or should I sell it and get another Red Cat RDX by they're on sale for $199? But see, I can't do that right now because I can't sell it right away anyhow. Come here, boy. Screw it. Sell it. Yeah, exactly. Sell it. Make some money. I don't need... I'd rather have Red Cat. I could do a lot with a Red Cat for inexpensive. And honestly, if I can get 2 or 3 Red Cats, I'd probably sell all my Traxxas ones too. Because I really do not like... Traxxas ones are okay, but I don't really like how they handle. You know, I'm a little thirsty. We're going to have some Freshka. And no, I'm not sponsored. We are not sponsored. But we fixed it. And that was pretty much today's episode. Because if I fix everything now, you will have nothing for Monday. And I do have to take the receiver out of that. And it's going to go into the Phoenix. The Phoenix is being brought back to life. Believe it or not, the Phoenix is actually my winter truck. Because it's, as some of you may know, it has seen the bottom of the pool. It has seen the bottom of a river. It floated downstream. It has seen all sorts of water and elements. So we're going to look into, hopefully, that goes nice and smooth. Once again, that's just pulling that receiver out because that's the radio, that's the receiver for that. Figuring out how everything wires in. Trying to wire white lights into it. New body. So it was my Cobra Kai rig. Still have the Cobra Kai body, but that's put away. But the new body that I got was already painted, got it used with the light kit already in it. So it's silver. The light kit's worth it. I think I paid $20 for it. You know, bodies alone for that damn truck are almost $100. The hobby has gotten really ridiculous in prices. Oh, what about the HBI? This is what's left of the HBI. I have a body for this. We have a bag of parts. So I threw in the bag of parts because I don't feel like digging into anymore. But I think it's either a problem with the ESC, because I'm pretty sure it might be a problem with this, but I'm not 100% sure. Or this. This is the motor that we ripped out of that BMW, and the ESC we ripped out of that BMW because this would go, and all of a sudden it would stop moving. And once it stopped moving, you had to lift the trigger, and then you go again. And that doesn't work for drifting at all. It doesn't work, period. I'm not sure which one has the problem, but we also got some Fast Freddy bearings in here that are going with it. So it's all brand new gear set for it. Like some of those. Like literally whole bag of treats. HPI. If I shove that in the bag, I would. It has a red Mustang body. Now I know the Fast Freddy stuff is expensive, but all this stuff, I don't know, $120. Someone else can dick with it. I don't want to dick with it. So once again, it is that time, my friends. Let's see what we got. Time to call it a day. Thank you for all tuning in to my live stream. Thank you for checking in. Much appreciated. We are still at it. Why, I have no idea. Said I was retired and I still keep doing this. Don't know. I don't make any money off of YouTube, in case you're all wondering that. We can't seem to get our 4,000 viewing hours. We're only at like 80. 4,000. Every year we have to get 4,000 viewing hours. I don't even know how to do that. Like I just going to keep pushing content as I feel that I should. And at the very minimum, I'm going to try to keep Mondays a thing. And then you never know. I might pop up here and there like I did today. Unscheduled, unscripted, live from Connecticut. This has been your episode, Roughneck Adventures. Now, get off that recliner, walk to that door, turn that handle, and step outside. Because you never know what adventure awaits you. Now get out there, play hard and play dirty. And I'll see you next time on Roughneck Adventures.